Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our Friday Feel Good workout with my pretty in pink, amazing 74-year-old mother-in-law, Nishaben Mehta. Welcome to everyone. This is for all ages. We've had up to 100 in care homes, participants with dementia, Alzheimer's. We have been starting these workouts for over 2 years now, Mummy, right? Since March of the beginning of the pandemic. They've been featured on TV and radio. I'm just trying to help as many people as I can. Get your loved ones to join. Instagram, Facebook. You guys may be watching us, but I guarantee you will enjoy this workout. So from your sofas, if you're working from home, this is for all ages. Great for beginners, great for anyone that's recovering from injury. I've also just want to quickly highlight, I know I've got lots of you on Zoom here. You can just start marching out when you're ready. I'm just going to quickly mention one thing I've been working on. As you know, I am working with a lot of charities. I'm a Diabetes UK. I support Alzheimer's Society, where all of my workouts are currently being shared to the thousands of people doing the Alzheimer's treks that are coming up over the next few months. I will be also at one of the treks in London. I always go on about the power of exercise to help us reduce our risk of chronic illnesses, and the statistics are amazing. If you could do a couple of these workouts every week, if you could then get your form of cardio, of movement to raise your heart rate, moderate intensity is fine. If you're trying to hit 30 minutes 5 times a week, that hits the 150 minutes that are recommended by the government for our optimum health. So that means exercise snacking. It doesn't have to be 30 or 60 minutes. You could just be doing 5 or 10 minutes, going out for a nice brisk walk in the fresh air for mental health benefits. It is Mental Health Awareness Week, so I'm also bringing that up today in my little intro. Or you could do vigorous intensity, so for 75 minutes a week. But this workout, I'm encouraging you to dance, to swim, to cycle, to walk, anything you want, and get those bite-sized amounts of movement in your day. One thing I want to touch on is that I have been raising awareness about perimenopause and the menopause. And a lot can be done with lifestyle changes. Symptoms start for women up to 10 years before the menopause, which is typically classified as when your periods stop for a year. Now, I know I have men on this as well. If you have wives, if you have daughters, if you have daughters-in-law, anyone around you, it's great to understand the symptoms that women are going through on the lead up to that menopause. And it can be 10 years, so it can start in your 30s or 40s. I'm currently going through it, and I'm trying to raise as much awareness about this as possible and about the options available. And the latest research is showing how important solutions are, like hormone replacement therapy, HRT, for helping your bone health, your brain health, and your heart health. So it's a whole topic. I'm raising awareness on my Instagram, especially. I'm doing lives with doctors and experts to provide proper scientifically based research out there and options for women, because I don't want you suffering in silence, and I feel everyone should be discussing this. I know mums like mine and Mummy have obviously just carried on through the years, but it's also things later on in life, like your pelvic floor, incontinence, osteoporosis, Alzheimer's. All of these things can be reduced earlier on in midlife. So I just wanted to let you know and let your loved ones know that there's a lot of work being done. If they want any more information, or if you do, please have a look on my Instagram channel. We're going to start today now. You guys have been walking, getting your steps in for a while. Hi to everyone on Zoom. We're going to start with a mindful minute. So just calm your body and mind. I've got the music up. I'm giving you just 1 minute where I just want you to focus on your breath. This is another technique, even for through perimenopause, any point in life. Breath can help us reduce stress, anxiety, calm the body down. So before we start, just place your hands on your lap, relax your whole body and just tune into your breath. Just focus on taking nice deep inhales, breathing in positivity and lovely long exhales. Maybe your heart rate has gone up. We've just been walking. We've just got to this live. I want you to now just calm the body. Give it this minute's reset, which is going to thank you for. We're all leading busy lives all the time. We need to give ourselves this moment of stillness. If you can, try and make the exhale a bit longer than your inhale. So breathe out, maybe to the count of 5 or 6, and breathe in to the count of 4. It's a simple technique that I use a lot. Breathing in for 4, exhaling for up to 6. Whatever your body allows. We're going to do 2 more cycles in your own time. Breathing in lots of positivity, calming air, oxygen to fuel our muscles, and exhale any negativity, stress, anxiety, all away. 1 more deep breath in. Really fill yourselves with this lovely oxygen. Fresh air in your lungs and exhale anything that needs to come out. Let it all go. Even just sigh it all out. Whatever feels good for you. Brilliant. Are you okay, Mummy? Did you enjoy the breath? Really important to kick in our parasympathetic nervous system and get that fight and flight stressful mode away. So I hope you feel nice and relaxed. I'm going to do exercises standing. Mummy will do them seated. We're just going to start with some simple neck rolls throughout the workout. I want you to try and lengthen your spine. Bring your shoulder blades back and down. Engage your stomach muscles as if your belly button is sucked in towards your spine. And change direction. We're just easing everything out, doing some mobility, warm-up work, to prepare ourselves for the main workout, which is my feel-good prescription. We're now going to place our hands on our shoulders and we're going to draw lovely big circles with our elbows. Breathing in, exhaling as we go round. This is really lovely just to wake all the muscles up, get the synovial fluid round the joints to lubricate them, get that nicely loosened up. Let's change directions. How does this feel, Mummy, today? Good? Lovely. We're both matching in pink. We didn't plan it, but it's the Shaw girls are in tune today. Brilliant. And relax. We're then going to start with our arms. So we're kind of moving from head all the way down the body. Instagram, Facebook, youngsters, grandchildren, you can all benefit from these movements and they're all saved on YouTube. Let's change directions. Do what you can today. We have all ages, all abilities. If there's any exercise you can't do, find a replacement, something that we're doing now that maybe you can do later in the workout as well. Good. Can you feel the arms warming up? We're then going to place our hands behind our head, back nice and straight, stomach muscles in. We're just going to twist very small amount, just keeping your waist forward, just twisting the spine back to the middle. So use your breath. Exhale as you twist, inhale as you come back. Exhale as we just twist a little bit. Try and keep your elbows nice and open and wide, just holding, supporting the head, keeping the back nice and straight. Super work on Zoom, everyone. Well done. Squeezing round back to the middle. If you'd like the Zoom details, sign up to my newsletter on my website. I have a special WhatsApp group where I communicate session reminders and the Zoom information. It's usually the same every week. but good to get on my WhatsApp group. And relax. Well done. We're now going to take a seat and we're just going to circulate the wrists and the feet. So we're going to lift one leg up using these muscles to keep it lifted. And to keep our brains active, we're doing 2 movements if you can. We're just circling out the ankle and the wrists and then changing direction, just adding circulation, blood flow to all the areas that I typically am cold in, my toes and my fingers. Lovely, and relax. Do you feel your thigh muscles having to work? Yep, just to lift your legs up. Yes, thumbs up on Zoom or down. Good, lots of thumbs up. Brilliant. So then we're going to circle around the other leg. So lifting up, I'm engaging my quad muscles, and we're just circling round. You do what you can, and then twisting around the other way. Good, just getting the body nice and warm and relax. We're going to do some forward folds. So this is where the blood flow will flow down to your brain, either standing or seated. I'm just going to turn this down ever so slightly. I was enjoying the music for our breath work at the beginning. So seated or standing, Mummy, you're just going to bring your body forwards, relaxing the head and shoulders. Let everything go. We're not going to stay too long. You're going to engage your stomach muscles and you're gently going to roll up so that each vertebra is slowly unraveling. Head and shoulders come up last, and then we're going to reach to the top. If you want, you can lift your heels, seated or standing, get a nice little stretch in your calves at the back of your lower thighs, and then we're going to do that again. So if anyone doesn't like coming forward, maybe just start reaching up and coming down. So we do have the Gables Care Home live with us today. So just do what you can, everyone. We have couples, we have men, women on their own that I can see on Zoom. I congratulate you all for joining today and investing in your health. We're going to do one more. Does this feel okay, Mummy? Yes. Yeah, so we're literally unraveling the spine, each vertebra by vertebra. And we're lengthening up, really reaching to the top. Give me a little turn on Zoom. Excellent. And relax. We're going to do a little bit on our hips to start off with. So, Mummy, you can do all standing. But if you're standing, you're going to hold on to something, either a wall or a chair, something that won't move. And we're just going to start working our hips by going one leg at a time. Mummy's doing some balance work, which I encourage every single day. Try and keep your body still so that it's your hip, that big ball and socket joint, maybe change direction. It's working there. Can you feel it? It's having to really stay nice and mobile. And this is a great one because we are all sitting for long periods and our hips get really tight and relaxed. Do you feel that? Yes. Mummy's doing balance work. If you are standing, you hold on to something and you try and keep your body really still. So you try not to move around. Mummy was doing it really well. Your stomach muscles have to work. And then that leg that is on the ground is going to take all of your body weight. So if you are holding on to something, so do you want to hold on to, yeah, you're good. And then you've got enough space. I'll do it seated for you, just for a seated option. Again, you can make the circle as small or as big as you want. If you're balancing, that leg is taking all of her weight. Good, and relax. Obviously, to progress, if anyone wants to, you hold on to the chair or the wall a little bit less, maybe with just your fingers, or maybe you put your hands on your waist, like I can see Andrew and Vinu Uncle and Bipin doing really well. So they've progressed. They've been on my workouts for probably coming up to 2 years from the beginning. So super, super work and relax. Balance work is so important for muscular imbalances. We're trying to balance out between both legs, and it helps you reduce your risks of falls as we age. So that's really important, yeah? We're going to grab either a scarf, a belt, a band like this if you have one. Don't worry if you don't. If you don't have anything, I'll also show you how to do it without any equipment. A pair of old tights is perfect. It's got a bit of resistance, but you can get these on Amazon, yeah? Really nice and cheap. Good one. I think most of my Zoom participants have them now. So if you have a band, great. Lavina's famous shoulder floss for all ages, even in workplaces where I go in and I show them movements they can be doing at their desk to keep active through the day. We are all sitting for long periods, so this is a lovely one to prevent the rounding of the spine. Now, I showed you how it would be perfect. I do group sessions in my house just twice a week, the only face-to-face ones I do with women. And I saw a lady recently who was literally like this. She couldn't even go further beyond her head, yeah? No names mentioned, but it's very common. So I want you to do what feels good for you. If you don't have a band, all we're trying to do is try and rotate our arms. You can keep a bend in your arms. If you can do this in front of a mirror, daily shoulder flossing, like we floss our teeth every day, I hope, you will be able to check with whether one side is higher than the other. Is it nice and symmetrical? You can keep the arms bent. And then you can progress by holding the band tighter. So you've got more resistance and you're really working with your belt or your band or your pair of tights. Breathing in and out. So constantly breathing. I don't want you to hold your breath. Well done, everyone on Zoom. Can you do one more for me while I just show some of you have got your cameras on. How inspiring is this for us to see? If you want to join on Zoom, it's wonderful for me to be able to see you, but I know lots of you join on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. Can you feel the burning sensation yet? Yes. If you can, just do one more, otherwise you stop when you need to, rejoin and restart when you're ready. Relax. So that burning sensation is the lactic acid that builds up around the muscles. We're just going to ease it off, give it a little shake. We're going to do a little one where we're going to do cross-body opener. So without the band, it's literally extending from diagonally, opening out the chest. So we're trying to prevent this position and really get the spine. You're going to exhale. It's harder to bring your hands forward in the rest position here. If you need to, you get tired, you can bring them down. But we're going to diagonally open. Good. So we're going to exhale, inhale. Breathing out, stretching, opening, breathing in. Really lengthen. Good. Does this feel okay, Mummy? Good. So you again can use the band to make it more challenging. These bands come in different colors, different resistances, but you can also use the same band and just hold it tighter so that it's a little bit more advanced. Well done on Zoom. Let me have a little look. Opening out. Hi, Mum. I can see my mum, Kumacha. Well done. Big smiles, everyone. Beautiful, Auntie. Lovely. Aisha Auntie, Lal Uncle. Geeta Auntie, Raman Uncle. Well done. Saraj Auntie, Shweta's Mommy. Lovely to see you. And relax. Woo, I could feel that. Yeah, felt it, Mummy? Yeah. We're going to try and do something with our thighs. We've done this a couple of times. It's a bit of a different one, but it's a good one to engage our inner and outer thigh and even our glute muscles. If you've got a band, you're going to tie it around your legs or your pair of tights, because we want to use something that's a little bit stretchy. So if you don't have one, all you're going to do is just continuously step out and in. Now, we can do that with the band as well, where we're stepping out and in. And what you're going to start feeling is I want you to focus Maybe make it nice and tight if it's a little bit loose. I want you to focus on these muscles really pushing against the band. If you don't have a band, maybe imagine you've got a band and you're really pushing against that resistance. Can you feel this, Mummy? Where do you feel it? Good. So your thighs, maybe you'll start feeling a little bit on the outer thigh, which is quite a hard to reach area. Maybe you'll start feeling in the inner thighs as well. So really focus. I want you to get that mind over muscle connection. This is where you get better results. We're obviously exercising to improve our bone health, our muscle mass gets stronger. Good. Can you feel that, everyone? We're like stepping out. Good. It's a little bit different. And relax. I mean, if some of you, I think Andrew and Hamid and Nathu, Auntie, I think you're actually standing, which you can do. So, Mummy, I'm just going to, if you're holding on and you are standing, that is a good one, as long as you can feel it, yeah? What I want you to do now is maybe all sit down, and those of you that don't have the band, you're going to either continuously step alternate. Everyone else has got a band. I want you to try and push out and in. So tighten the band. So, Mummy, we're going to try and do double legs. So squeezing out and in. So squeeze out and in. If you don't have a band, you can just do step out, or you can even try double leg, double in. Yeah. So we've got a few options. I think a lot of you on Zoom have the band, and I want you to focus. It's quite a weird one. Maybe adjust the band so that you're using your thighs to open against the resistance and then close. How does that feel? Good. Mummy's got her back lovely and straight. Are you using your stomach muscles through the workout? I want you to train this muscle group. You can even focus a little bit on your pelvic floor, ladies. So you can almost squeeze at the same time if you are used to doing pelvic floor exercises. Again, very important. And things we don't talk about openly. So I am breaking a lot of taboos here and talking about things like menopause, perimenopause, periods, pelvic floor, but it's all important, yeah? And it's things we should be talking about so that it becomes normal and we can all help each other through it. Squeeze out, squeeze in. Lovely. One more and relax. Did you feel that on Zoom? Yes. Sort of or good? Okay, I've got thumbs up from most of you, which is very good. So well done. Bit of a different exercise. So today we're going to be working in triceps. It's a bit technical. What it means is 3 exercises fairly close together without too much rest, but I want you to rest if you can. We're going to do a nice cardio exercise. Then we're going to do 2 strength-based, weight-based exercises. Body weight or with some light weights, whether you have tins, plastic bottles, cartons, dumbbells, whatever level you are. We're going to start with star jumps, one of Mummy's favourites. Mummy, if you can, just move your chair back slightly if you can. Make sure you've got some room. She does them seated. We're all going to do them low impact. We're going to start giving ourselves a clap. So seated or standing, that clap is to get the full rotation in your arm. Single leg if you're seated, or double, because Mummy is the expert here. Andrew has also got some dumbbells in his hand. So has Taruna, Auntie. Well done. I spotted those straight away. So if anyone wants to add in very lightweight, some baked bean tins would be perfect here. Can we go for a little bit longer? So we're really raising our heart rate. If you need to stop, you stop and you rejoin when you're ready. Can we go for a little bit longer? You could even change your pace. So you could go slower or you could go faster. I hope you're all breathing. You're all looking wonderful. We've got 5 more seconds. So this is to really work on our hearts, our respiratory system, our lungs, cardiovascular health to help reduce risks of cardiovascular disease, heart attack and stroke. Woo! Woo, relax. Breathe, that was quite long. For those of you that are new, even if you do 10 seconds of that, and then play back on YouTube, 20 seconds next time, 30 seconds the following, you are progressing. The next exercise we're working to, I'm going to show you without weights, but Mummy, you can maybe use the milk cartons. We're going to be doing our chest press without any weight. Practice one with me. Right angles. Have you remember the protractor in your math lessons? Yeah? Nisha, Mummy, you're a good mathematician. When you hold weights, I don't want to see any bend in the wrist. I want you to try and keep your wrist straight to your forearm. We're going to have a lovely right angle here. Your palms are forward, so Mummy, you can hold it like that, or you could even that, but just try not to turn your wrist back, yeah? Whatever feels comfortable. Does that feel okay? She's holding. Then we're going to squeeze in, and we're coming back to that position, that perfect position. The wrists are staying straight. The shoulders and elbows are on the same level. I'll show you from the side. We're squeezing in and out. Can you all see that? Squeeze in. The elbows don't have to touch. We're just trying to keep these arms in a position where it's 90 degrees. If you have got weights, please be careful. You start off light. We're doing a few more. We're aiming for 10. But even if you do 3 good ones, I'd rather you do them properly. Squeeze in and out, maybe 1 more. Have you still got that 90 degree? And relax. Woo, was it hard?
Yeah.
No, it's quite tricky, right?
Yeah,
so this is, yeah, the boxes aren't ideal, so maybe use the tins, they're easier to hold. But we're working these chest muscles, yeah? They support our backs. We're next going into press-ups. So we've already activated the upper body muscles. Now we're going in for press-ups, which we can do seated. Mummy's going to start standing. Wall press-ups is where we start. Even if you go on any of my YouTube workouts from the beginning. But those that can't stand, I'm going to show you a seated option. And for those that have been doing the wall press-ups for a while, even go to a table or your kitchen island. If you've got a higher surface, wherever you are, you're keeping nice and straight from your head downward. If you're seated, you're bringing your chest between your hands or on the wall, squeezing back, and trying to get a nice 90-degree bend in the arms, and we're squeezing the muscles, pushing away. So breathing in and out. I'll show you sideways. Mummy's doing on the wall, so I'll show you the wall option as well. But keep going for about 10 repetitions. And then when you finish, I want you to just start marching out or have a little rest. So if you're at the wall, like Mummy is, she's got her hands nice and wide. You're going to make sure you've got a lovely straight line from your head to your heels. So my body isn't breaking at my hips. You can start off close to the wall, or you can move your feet further away as you progress. Hold your stomach muscles in. Breathe in, breathe out as you come away. Do about 10. She's doing them really slowly, which is actually a good way to progress. But like I said, if you have a higher surface, kitchen island or table to do your press-ups, which my mum and I practiced on holiday, right? Mum in Portugal, she's on Zoom. I might actually share your video. I have to ask Mum's permission, but that was a good way to show people where to do it against the kitchen island, yeah? Does that make sense, everyone? So anyone that's been doing these a while, press up, exercise, snack. Could you do 3 sets of 10 as homework between our next session? Any nods, any takers on Zoom? Yes, I can see some of you. You have a rest and then you do another set. So we're going to go from the beginning, Mummy. We're going to do that same 3 exercises from the top. If there's anything you can't do, just marching out on the spot, maybe some shoulder flossing if you can't do the press up. You find a movement from all of our exercises that you can do and makes you feel good. So are we good, everyone? We're going to start with star jumps again, yes? Breathe, recover. I'm talking to give you this time to recover. Some of you are already marching out. You can get your steps in if you've got the energy. Anyone younger could even be jogging. Whatever you can do. We're starting in 3 with star jumps. 2 and 1. Let's go. My amazing Feel Good team. Give yourselves a big clap for joining today. Whatever you manage to do is better than nothing. Yeah, so clapping for yourselves. I'm clapping for you all. Good, mommy. Amazing. Keep it going. Well done. I'm going to take a little clip on my phone here, iPad here. You've got about 10 more seconds. Can we keep it going? Can we have some lovely smiles? Because exercise should be fun, yeah? That's the only way I'm going to get you back here is if you're enjoying it. 5, 4, big claps. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Andrew, well done for holding the weights in that one. Good progression. You're getting very strong and fit. Excellent. Breathe. Your heart rate should be up. So the next few exercises are a little bit more challenging. So if you need to rest, you rest. We're going for our chest press. Mummy, I suggest you hold the tins. So they're a little bit easier to hold. Although I can get you some dumbbells. Do you want to try a few dumbbells? You're good? Next time we'll be progressing with Mummy's weights. So we're going to do seated or standing. We've got our stomach muscles engaged always. We've got the 90-degree bend. My palms are facing forward. My wrists are straight. There's a lot to remember. We're squeezing in and out. Good. We try and keep that 90-degree bend. If your weights are light, focus your mind, really tightening the muscles with weightlifting, with strength training. Increase the weight gradually over time, maybe from tins to plastic bottles, to maybe investing in some dumbbells, some really light ones. If you can, 3 more. I can really feel this. 2, good. If you need to stop, you stop. Last one, well done. And relax. If you feel it, it's tough, right? Is everyone good on Zoom? This is 3 exercises. So take your time. Doesn't have to be back to back. We're going to do press-ups again. So we're going to go against the wall, or we're going to stay seated. Mummy's going to start her 10. And Mummy, you can progress by coming a little bit further away with your feet. Let's move your hands down ever so slightly so they're on shoulder height. Her body is lovely and straight. I hope you can see her doing her amazing press-ups there on all the cameras. Excellent work. Anyone ready to start? If you're tired, rest or just march it out. Find an exercise that works for you. Press are really to start engaging the muscles. So you send the neurons from the brain and you really tighten, squeeze. We're coming down, inhale, exhale. Press ups against the wall, press ups on, I think I've got someone even on the floor. It might be Ayush Auntie doing them in a box position, which is very impressive. But that is a lot of progression, which I show on my other workouts. So have a look online on Instagram. But for this workout, I'm encouraging you to do them nice and straight, almost like a plank that's traveling is what I call them. So your straight body, inhale, exhale. I really feel this. Even this is really effective because I've got my feet quite far away. So you can find ways to challenge yourself. It can be tough on the wrists. So if you need to, circle out the wrists. So your wrists are getting stronger. All the muscles will be engaged with press ups. It's not just one muscle group, it's called a compound move. So all your joints are working at the same time. It's very effective. Give yourselves a clap when you finish. Maybe march it out, or maybe just have a little rest. And you can give yourselves a little wrist, couple of circles, just to loosen them out, or wait for mummy. We're then going to go into lower body. So we're going to do 3 exercises that are focusing a little bit of cardio, low impact options to raise the heart rate. And then we're going to do 2 strength-based moves. Super. How do you feel? Are you good? Yes. Good. Do you feel them? Brilliant. Looking really good. So well done. We're going to start with a bit of boxing, everyone. So you can take a seat, or you can do it standing. I can see Bipin Uncle is already starting. So is Vinu Uncle. So we are going to be punching out. So is Ayush Uncle. Super work. We're punching away. We can maybe then add in our feet if you want. If you want, you can even add in some very light tins. The best thing about boxing is you should be happy. You are getting rid of all your stress, fighting away. We are fighters, right? Fighting our own little battles. We're getting strong together. And I want you to use this as a good stress reliever. Punch away any negativity, any anxiety, slow or fast, strong punches. We are going for a bit longer, so if you need to rest, please rest. Are you good, mummy? Yeah. Good little boxer here. Well done. 10 seconds if we can, team, but do what you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Wow. Super. Well done. Excellent work. Take a few deep breaths. Did your heart rate go up? If 0 was I'm asleep, Lavina, and if 10 was I'm so tired, I can't do any more, I'm totally out of breath. Show me a number, mummy, that you hit. 7. 7. Any hands up on Zoom? We got a 5. Terry Auntie, we're gonna have to get your heart rate up. We've got 7s from my mum, Andrew, and we've got a lovely 8 from Ari and Deb. Auntie, I've forgotten your name, but yes, you're here. 8. Vinu Uncle's got an 8 or 9. He's wavering. So whatever level you are, maybe on the next round, just go up by 1. Yep, not to 10, but let's just increase it ever so slightly if you've got the energy. We're now going to do leg extensions. This is the best exercise to do. Table. Nobody will. And you're exercising. We're going to extend our legs. So we're getting the foot off the ground. These muscles have to work. These quadriceps are linked to our knees. Everything. So when we lift up, we can add a hold in. We can tighten these muscles. Can you feel them? Put your hands on your thighs. Do you feel them working? Yeah? Body's nice and straight. Stomach muscles are in. And we breathe out and breathe in. Maybe as we lift with the movement. And then as a little extra, we're going to add in our lateral raises at the same time. So a bit of brain coordination to help us reduce our risks of dementia, Alzheimer's, keeping the brain fit. The perfect thing to hold for these lat raises are some tins because they're nice and light. For this movement, you don't have to go heavy. But we've already started now, so let's try and lift up and down. If anyone wants to make it more challenging, add a little hold in at the top. My palms are facing down. And I'm coming up. I'm going to coordinate with mummy. Lifting up and down. Should we do 2 more, mummy? Can you feel it yet? Yes. You can feel it? Good. So you almost want to go to where the last 3 or 4 repetitions are really quite tough. That is your sort of level of, okay, I'm working hard enough. We've done a few extra now. Let's relax. Everyone okay on Zoom, yeah? This is a little different way of working because every workout I want to do differently so that you can keep challenging the body so the muscles don't get used to each exercise every week. We're doing things slightly differently. And there's a whole science behind the 3 exercise triceps that I'm doing today, but with it, not explain too much, but trust me, it's a good way of doing it. We're going to do our sit and stands. For anyone that can't stand, I want you to maybe continue with the leg extension. So in our care homes, if anyone's unable to stand without help, please stick to leg extensions, yeah? For those that can, you know this is like a squat, but I call them a sit and stand. We're all going to activate. Second level up from the leg extensions is holding onto the chair. Knees are always going out in line with your toes. I keep the weight in the back part of my foot as I slowly come up, holding the chair and slowly coming down. I'm not coming all the way up. This is to show you that anyone that can't stand fully, you've got the chair to assist you. So I've had disabled children, I have had obviously the elderly through the pandemic, and I want you to go for whatever level feels good for you. Even here, can you start feeling the muscles have to start working? Breathe out, breathe in. So relax there. You can continue on that level, or a lot of you do come up all the way with us. So we're going to just do it without weight. This first few exercises, we're coming all the way up. Tighten the muscles, your glutes, your quads, your hamstrings, your core. And then let's go down really nice and slowly, checking that your knees are staying back and that they're going out in the same direction as your toes. Because we want perfect form. I don't want you to do any exercises wrong. And obviously I can't have you all in front of me. So the ones I can see on Zoom, I can really try and have a little peek. Some of you are holding weights, so the regulars I know are already challenging themselves. But even these simple squats are the best exercise for our lower body, our leg muscles, getting them nice and strong. Good, and let's do one more just for this first set. Breathing out, slowly coming down. So we're not rushing that movement down. It keeps the muscles under tension. It's called time under tension for longer. So well done. You can keep going if you want. Have a little rest otherwise. And we're going to do the same thing from the top. Are we good, everyone? Yeah? Well done. So if anyone on the squats, sit and stands wants to use a weight, you can progress your weight slowly over time. Some of you started with tins. You could then go into bigger weights. You could even wear a rucksack with the things that, you know, like Coke bottles. I remember in the pandemic, someone filled up all the things that they don't want to drink or eat in their rucksack, and they just started adding more and more weight. You're increasing your muscle mass, really important for osteoporosis, reducing our risk of and improving our bone health and our muscle mass, yeah? Okay, so guys, we're going with boxing to start. So we're doing those 3 exercises one last time. We're gonna start boxing out. We're gonna go for up to a whole minute, but even if you do 5 seconds, 10 seconds, that is great. It is better than nothing, and every single minute of exercise over the age of 65 counts. Yeah, there's studies to show how effective they are. Excellent at reducing our blood sugar levels. Great for reversing type 2 diabetes. Everything we do in these workouts will help. Yeah, if you do them consistently a couple of times a week, you're going to really reduce your risk because we cover this cardio, strength training, stretching and mobility and balance and breath is like a big prescription, feel good prescription. I'm talking away to distract you, everyone, but we've got 10 more seconds. My mum is punching up as well on Zoom. Mix it up if you want. Well done, mum. 5, 4, punch away your worries. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Even I'm out of breath. Give yourselves a clap. Well done. Do you know the best thing that I can see is most of you are glowing and you're smiling. So for me, that is mission accomplished because I want you to feel happier doing these workouts, yeah? So well done. Do you feel happier? Do you feel proud of yourself? Super work. We're going into our leg extensions. When your heart rate comes down a little bit, we're going to do our leg extensions and our lateral raises. Mummy, if you want the tins, grab a little bit of weight. We're doing about 10 of these. Hopefully we have enough space, so make sure you've got space. Lifting up, slowly down. Now focus on your pulls. Lifting that leg up. Lifting your arms is an option. You don't have to do both together, but for those that want to, super work. Keep going, keep going. Just gonna get a little clip of you. You're all looking fabulous. How inspiring you all are for everyone that's watching. So proud of us. I know a lot of you aren't on Zoom. So whatever you're doing, let's do one more, Mummy. How many left? Oh, you don't know. She's my counter normally. 1 for luck, everyone. Sorry if it's over 10. And relax. A good way of progressing, like Andrew did on his squats. I did notice, Andrew, is to add in a few repetitions. So that is progress. You don't have to increase the weight. You can make things slower and harder. You can add in more repetitions. You can reduce your rest. Like Vinu Uncle, he's already moving in these gaps where I'm letting people rest. So you challenge your own body. The fitter you get, obviously, the more you're going to be able to do. So I'm very proud of those that have done these consistently and can see the benefits. We're going for our sit and stands. If you can't do those, I will remind you. These leg extensions are really effective, yeah? So that's fine. Hold them maybe for longer. Shall we grab a weight this time for our last 10 squats, Mummy? Yeah. The laundry bottle. Everyone that's been doing these workouts for a while, you can hold a little weight. But if you need support, please just use your body weight to start. Bipin Uncle has got a big, I think that's a 6-litre milk carton. Amazing. I'm going to take a very quick picture. I'm giving you a chance to rest. So you hold your weights up for me, those of you on Zoom, because it's wonderful to see the variety of things that you've all found. Yay! And don't worry if you're not using weights. This is just to inspire you of the future of strength training, weightlifting. Oh, Ari and Deb, Priya's mummy, you have got a huge laundry bottle. I'll have to in a minute. Let's get our 10 done. Slowly coming up, really engage the muscles, going out in line with your toes, slowly down, and then if you can, you're going to go straight back up, but really control it. Check your knees. Can you see your toes as you're coming up? Is your stomach muscles in? Back. I'll show you from the side that I'm imagining I'm sitting on that chair behind me. My knees are staying back and I'm coming up. My upper body doesn't fall forward. I keep it nice and straight. And I'm really using my legs, yeah? Excellent work. Give me 2 more. I have to take a video. I love all the weights that you're all using, my amazing Zoom team. Everyone, keep going if you can. Have we got 1 more, Mummy, or 2 more? Yay. 4. Excellent. Slowly up. Excellent sit and stand. And Mummy, well done. Super work. Lovely breathing out, Nisha. And relax. Super. Woo. Did you feel it? So your heart rate, do you feel, guys, at this point as well, your heart rate is up? The beauty of strength training is that you are burning calories to help maintain a healthy weight, to reduce our risk of chronic illnesses, but we're keeping our muscle mass, which is why I prefer weight training even more than cardio myself. And that's what's really transformed not just my body, but also an absolutely incredible antidepressant. There's a whole research paper on strength training being an antidepressant. So I hope you feel good. We are going to do one last exercise just to finish off before we stretch. We're going to do a little bit of last balance work. So anyone that can't stand, I want you to do heel raises. Mummy, otherwise I want you to hold on to the chair. And all you're going to do is balance on one leg. Now we've done a lot, so your heart rate might be up. You're going to hold on, even if it's for 5 seconds. Keep everything still. For those that can't stand, you're lifting your heels up. You're engaging your calf muscles, and you're going to hold. Tighten, right? All the muscles. Well done, Mummy. Some of you are doing it with anything. Amazing. And when you're done, when you feel like you can't balance any longer, you come down gracefully. My mum, well done, has got her hands in prayer position. This is your yoga paying off. She's done yoga for years now in the mornings. Well done. It takes a lot of core strength. I don't want you to do it without support unless you're ready, because I don't want you to fall. Yeah, that's why we've got everything with a chair or a wall near us. But my mum is in this position, and so is Mummy here. You could just hold for a couple of seconds. Yeah, obviously in yoga, you have the whole tree pose. I don't expect you all to do, but this is where balance work can progress. There's so many ways you can progress. Relax. All I want you to do, shake out the legs. Did you feel that one leg has to take all your weight? So you're strengthening each side. Try and obviously do the same amount of seconds on both. Even if you can do 2 seconds, over time, you will be able to increase to maybe 5, 10, 15, 20. You get the idea. Should we do one last little blitz, Mummy? A little finisher. You can do it seated or standing. We're going to do high knees. So we're lifting our knees up to our chest. If you don't want to do the arms, you don't have to. If you want to imagine you're pulling yourselves up on a rope, we're going to do one last little finisher, everyone. I've snuck this in. I'm sorry. You worked super hard today. Use your stomach muscles to draw the knees up. Anyone that's younger, if you do these with your grandchildren or children, you can obviously do the harder version, but here it's low impact. 3, 2, wow. Proud of you all. Good? Was it, Mummy? No. Ooh, amazing work. You may not be able to have done all of that, but you will hopefully be able to see progression. I can see so much progression on my Zoom. I'm so proud of everyone doing these. The best bit is the stretch. Something we have to do to reduce the risk of injury, so please don't run away. We're going to just bring our heart rate down. Mine is still high as well. Some deep breaths, yeah? Just calm the body and mind. We're going to extend one leg in front of us. Keep it nice and straight. We're going to bring our toes towards us. And then we're going to lengthen the spine, breathing in, reaching up, and then slowly bringing your body down towards the thigh. You don't have to touch your toes. You can maybe reach for your shins, but just relax your head, neck, shoulders, and hold here. Focusing on your breath. Hopefully you feel a lovely long stretch from the top of your thigh all the way down. If you bring your toes flex position towards you. 3, 2, 1. Slowly roll up the spine back to seated. I hope we're all good. That was quite intense at the end there. So super well done. We've got Rasik, Uncle and Hansa, Auntie Nilesh, Pushpa, Chan Singh, Pravin Shah, DJ, lots of you I can't see, but I'm so pleased you joined us today. The other side, breathing in and bringing yourself down towards that straight leg. Even straightening a leg can be difficult. So you just do what you can, even if you're just hinging slightly the hips and reaching forward. Well done. Reach to wherever you can. Relax your head, neck and shoulders. Breathe into any areas that feel tight. This is so important to reduce soreness, to increase flexibility, and to bring the heart rate down. Super work. We're going to do our chest muscles because we did a lot of those chest presses. So all I want you to try and do is bring your hands into the middle of your back. Keep your body nice and upright, looking forward. Try and bring your elbows back and together. So if you're seated or standing, I'm almost here. Can you feel this part, the opening of our pectoral muscles that support your upper back? So if you have back pain, if you're all like this, we want to strengthen those muscles as well. But right now we're going to stretch them out. So although I want you to remember me in the next day or two, I don't want you to be too sore. You can always do some more stretching. Go on YouTube, watch the last few minutes and do some more stretching if you are. Well done. A little shoulder stretch. We're going to bring one arm forward. We're going to bring the other hand just above or below the elbow and draw that arm in towards you. Relax the shoulder away from your ear and just look over it. Lovely. You should feel that in your upper back. Can you feel that? Breathe. How are you feeling, Mummy?
Good.
I haven't told everyone, but Mummy's just told me that she's... Not yet. Okay. Hopefully she'll be with us next week. Otherwise, I may be on my own, or if anyone wants me to join them at their house or come to mine, you could be a lovely replacement for Mummy. If anyone fancies doing it live with me, drop me a message on Zoom, our Zoom group. Or I may even have to travel to my parents' house and see if I can get there after the school run. It would be lovely to have someone with me. So let me know if you're interested. Next Friday at 10. And relax. Beautiful work. We're going to give ourselves a massive feel-good hug. You know, I love doing these. I did them with over 1,000 people last week at the diabetes wellness walk on the Thames. So congratulate yourself, but also open out your back, lift your arms, lift through your chin, open out, breathe in, sending a massive big hug to all of you, round out the back, give yourselves a big hug, tuck the tailbone under, chin to chest. So we're really opening out all the back muscles. I know this is a lovely hug. Maybe give yourselves a little pat on the back. Super work, and our feel good finale, the signature move, end of all my workouts, old, young, whatever age you are, this will make you feel good, hopefully. Breathing in lots of positivity, exhale any negativity, stress, anxiety, all away. Mummy, if you could do one in Gujarati for us all.
અંદર શ્વાસ લ્યો, બધા સુખ વિચારો અંદર લઈ જાઓ. બારે શ્વાસ કાઢો, બધા અશુભ વિચારો બારે કાઢો.
That's amazing. Thank you. One final big positive inhale. Capture it all. Bring the hands together. Then bring it down to your amazing heart center. Have a moment to thank your body for doing whatever it allowed you to do today. I'm so proud of you all. Super work. We have a lot of workouts from the pandemic translated by Mummy in Gujarati on helping the South Asian community in particular, but these workouts are open to absolutely everyone. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Zoom. Join us again next week on Friday. I will talk to my Zoom team after I've saved everything off. So give me 1 minute and lots of love to all of you. Thank you so much for joining. Let me just say goodbye to YouTube. Mummy, how are you feeling?
Good, thank you.
Yeah, did you enjoy it?
Yes, thank you so much.